Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first time watcher, glad to have you here. If you're a returning favorite, welcome back. So, I apologize, I am quite late with this review. Like I said, my video I posted yesterday, I was very out of it for a little while, burnout from other Halloween stuff, cousin passing away, and then getting sick for like a week or so. So that's all aside, still getting better. Yeah, I do have 7 of the new Halloween fragrances from Goose Creek to go over. Goose Creek did send these to me. I got to kind of pick what I thought I would like. And a couple of the other ones like the spiderweb pancakes and the blueberry or the poison berry was. I reviewed those last year and they're back this year in 3-wick form. There's one here that I reviewed last year that actually never made it out to production last year, and I'm excited it's actually back in the 3-wick this year. So yeah, that's kind of go over these. There's 2 other collections online right now that are 2 other Halloween collections. One collection has a bunch of repackages from last year, right? And the other one has a few other like cookie fragrances in there. I think maybe a couple of those are also left over from last year, or not left over, but brought back from last year. Yeah, so 7 candles. So Goose Creek has really been going hard with the 3-wicks lately, right? We have had some 2-wick paraffin jars, not a lot lately. Some of the 2-wick 16-ounce jars as well. That's what all Halloween was released in last year, was the 2-wick paraffin and then the 2-wick 16-ounce jars last year. This year, 3 formats, right? Also the 3-wick here. And I gotta tell you, man, these labels, there's something else for 3-wicks, right? I think these are the best 3-wick labels I've seen all year for Halloween. I mean, certainly a lot better than Bath and Body Works labels, that's for sure. But they also have texture to them, so right, it's just not like a clear wraparound. It's got some texture. This is like kind of raised up a little bit. You got the silver in here on these kind of labels. Then you go over to these labels here. These are the drawing a blank here, the luminary labels, right? So these, like the bats, are cut out, and that's actually the wax. So as it goes down, this will all light up in here. Pretty neat for the bats to light up there. Again, there is texture on this. They're all white wax, so none of this has any colored wax or anything. They're all silver lids. And 14.5 ounces burn time up to 50 hours, and right now they're on sale for 12 bucks. 12 bucks they're on sale for right now. Goose Creek changes sales every few days, so they're typically always on sale for, I'd say, $11 to $13 is usually where the sales go there. So I'll go over what I have here, and we'll talk a little more in depth. So the perennial favorite candy corn from Goose Creek. Graveyard Fog, there. Candy corn cake pop right here. This is Black Bat Lemonade. And we have Haunted Forest. I'm glad this one actually came out this year. And then the other 2 I have here, Guilty Pumpkin, and a very unique one that's actually spot on, Candy Bag. The colors. So all right, let's get into it here. So candy corn, this is what we'll go with first. Perennial favorite, everybody knows this is, oh gosh, it's the best candy corn. You know, it's the best readily available candy corn that you can get. It was, when they released it 2 or 3 years ago, I think it was, it blew like all the other candy corns out of the water there. This one and Kringle are like the 2 best candy corn fragrances I have smelled that perform. And this is the honey, right? Honey, sugar, butteriness of the candy corn in this. So pretty authentic, pretty sweet. If you've had the candy corn and the paraffin before, it's the same. It's the exact same fragrance there. So just getting a 3-wick now. So moving on from candy corn, we'll go to candy corn cake pop. So Goose Creek did do a cake pop collection a little while ago. They had the cookie dough cake pop, and they had a bunch of other cake pop fragrances over the summer, right? They did the icy pop collection, they did the ice cream collection, and they did the cake pop collection. So what is this? Well, you do get the I was just gonna say cake pops with Starbucks for some reason, right? You go to Starbucks, the little thing there, they have the little cake pops, flavor of the month there, or a Rudolph one sometimes, or a pink cake pop, yeah, this is like a vanilla batter with the caramel and candy corn on top here. So it is definitely gourmand bakery in here. So that is candy corn cake pop. Now let's keep the ball rolling and let's continue the whole bakery theme real quick while we're at it. Guilty pumpkin. So there's no other way to describe this other than it is essentially pumpkin pecan waffles. It is a less sweet version. It's really gourmand. You do get the waffle in here. It's very waffle heavy. It's not as sweet as pumpkin pecan waffles, but it's a variation of that fragrance for a fraction of the price. It's almost a nuttiness to it from the pecan, right? So you do actually get that nuttiness in here. Very, very neat, very good. The label on this, if you are a Halloween fanatic like myself, Home Depot has this whole rotten patch theme this year, and you might have seen the 12-foot Inferno skeletons in your neighborhood. I don't have one. I would have had one if I could get it home, but I couldn't get it home, and they sold out by now. But anyhow, I have a couple other rotten patch accessories. It's basically just like decaying pumpkins. Awesome theme, and that's kind of what you get on here. It's kind of like that decaying pumpkin in the corn stalk, corn maze there. So that's awesome. Oh, leave that one for last. It's so unique. Yeah, let's do this. Black Bat Lemonade. Love the label. Now this one, it's not necessarily a Halloween fragrance. It's a lemonade fragrance, so it can be used, to me, any time of the year. If you're like cleaning, you want to freshen up the house, you do get a very sugary, zesty lemon fragrance in here, effervescent lemon. But it's not distinctly Halloween, which is fine. It's okay. But I would use it year round, really. Or just like on the patio in the summertime. Just to liven the mood up a little bit. But yeah, if you're cleaning or probably even odor eliminating, right? Like if you cook fish, salmon, or something like that on a skillet, you might want to burn this afterwards and help cover up the smell while it dissipates. Thought could work. So, Black Bat Lemonade, sugary sour lemon, effervescent. All right, now we got here Haunted Forest, right? Love this one. Love this one last year. It was in a gray wax last year. Earthy, a little floral, a little rose going on in here. Patchouli gives you that earthy note, little, like I said, a little floral. Kind of a little jasmine too. I have rose floral and then jasmine. Yeah, again, not necessarily Halloween. Good enough for me for Halloween. And good enough for me for like springtime. Really. So I'd say like Halloween or springtime for this fragrance here. There's Haunted Forest. Alright, next we have here is Graveyard Fog. Graveyard Fog. Now this one is distinctly Halloween. Misty, musty, foggy. It was a very foggy morning here this morning. You can kind of feel that dampness. You smell that dampness in the air on this one. Maybe a little touch of smoke in the background too. A touch of smoke. Yeah, that touch of smoke, misty, musty water, graveyard fog. Right there. All right, and the last one I have here, candy bag. Now, I don't know how they did this, but this thing smells like a candy jar, okay? If you guys have to know that distinct smell I'm talking about here. So, if you go trick-or-treating, or even if you just buy a mixed bag of candy and you throw it in a glass jar, I have a glass candy jar in the kitchen there with a lid on top, and a couple of days go by and you go to open it up and you get that mixing of all the different, the Reese's and the Kit Kats and the Snickers, and then like the Starburst, and it's just like a mix of candy fragrances, and it's just unique. It's just so unique. That is exactly, I can't really pinpoint any one fragrance from this. It's just a very unique, spot on fragrance to me for a candy jar, right? It's just, if I had to say a scent, there's some coconut in here, maybe like a coconut base, but I don't know, guys. It's unique for sure. It's authentic to me, of an authentic candy jar after it's been sitting sealed for a few days. So there you have it. Those are the 7 candles I have. Like I said, they are on the website still, $12 as of today. So check them out, and I will be back with more candle reviews, hauls, previews, what have you not. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all real soon. Stay safe out there.